Hello, can you hear us?
Good evening.
Good evening, Kitty. We were just saying why Mary and Kitty are always late. So we were just discussing to give you. Mrs. Raghunath was saying we'll give them a notice. Yeah.
Busy persons, Pastor.
Yeah, busy, maybe housework and all that. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we'll just begin with this. Did you forward to Delphina by any chance?
Yeah, I ordered.
Okay, fine. All right, great. Okay, all right. Let's just say we already prayed. Now we are just starting. Okay, here we are. Bible quiz. One second. Yeah, Bible quiz. Okay, one second. Look at Mrs. Ranganathan. She's lying down. Her physiotherapy is going on, and there she's participating. Pretty inspiration. Okay, here we are. Okay, welcome now, friends, to the Bible quiz war. Yeah. Okay.
मेरे तलवार को धार नहीं है.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready? So get ready for the war. Here it comes. Okay, so I'm just going to yeah, I think let me just see this side-by-side option. If that works, no, I can't see it in my list. Okay, anyway.
Hi, Kitty.
Yeah, okay.
Hello.
Okay, all right.
Okay, start.
We'll start. First is
Going to
Esther. And so Mrs. Jacob, you are first today.
Mrs.
Okay.
Ranganath first.
So she's second. She's looking second to me. Okay, here it starts. Book of Esther. First, Xerxes the Great was king of Persia from 486 to 465 BC. He was also known by the Hebrew name Ahasuerus. Who was his first queen? The king of Persia, Xerxes. Bathsheba, Taphanes, queen of Sheba, Vashti. Okay, correct. Excellent. Very good. All right. Yeah, Mrs. Ranganathan, you are next. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. In the third year of his reign, Xerxes became very angry with the queen. Why? She instigated a rebellion in the harem. She refused to worship the Persian gods. She refused to exhibit herself to his male guests. She refused to bow down to him.
She refused to exhibit herself to him.
Yes, correct. Excellent. Very good, Mr. Ranganathan. Excellent. Very good. All right. Sano, all agreed that queen must be punished. What bad thing would happen if the queen got away with her crime? The women of the kingdom, following her example, would refuse to obey their husbands. The Persian gods would be offended. The noblemen of the kingdom would rebel against Xerxes, and the king's other wife, following her example, would refuse to obey the king. What is the answer?
Fourth one.
Mrs. Jacob, what are you saying? Why are you butting in between?
One.
Huh?
First option.
First option, sorry, 1 second. I'm just going
It's
back.
like a first or last, but I think it's first.
Women of the kingdom, following her example, would refuse to obey the kings. Yeah, actually, yeah, I think it's the first option. First option. Correct. First option. Yeah. Okay. All right. Kitty, you're next. Okay, I'll just take this on top now. The queen was forever banned from king's presence, and a search had begun for a new queen. Why did Xerxes choose Esther as his queen? Esther's old cousin Mordecai was very wealthy and had gained the king's favor. King's advisors consulted the stars and found that Esther was destined to be queen. The king ordered all the most beautiful women of the kingdom brought to his harem so he could choose a new queen. Esther was his favorite. Or The king saw Esther bathing one day while he was on the roof of the palace and ordered her brought to his harem. What was the reason Esther was chosen? Yeah, you
Esther was his favorite.
okay, correct. Yeah, excellent. Esther was his favorite. All right. Okay, Delphina,
My
welcome.
mic
Yeah.
was mute all this while.
Yeah, no. Your mic was causing disturbance, so I muted it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll mute it again. Yeah. Okay, Delphina, the queen was forever banned from the king's presence, and a search was begun for a new queen. Why did Xerxes choose Esther as his? Okay, this is done. No, sorry.
This is done. Yeah.
Yeah, this is done. Sorry. Okay, who was Esther's father? Delphina, Abihail, Mordecai, Eliezer, Hamedata. You have to unmute.
Mordecai was
Unmute.
Eliezer.
Who was Esther's father? If you find it tough, it's okay. Just say pass. But your mobile is muted.
To whom this question?
To Delphina.
Okay.
Yeah, Mordecai was her uncle, that I know. But no, I skipped this.
Okay, anyone else?
Abihail.
Yes,
Abihail.
excellent. What did you say? Dar nahi hai, dar laga kya hai? Okay. All right, okay. So now, now on my screen, Mrs. Ranganathan is first. So I'll go with that. Mrs. Ranganathan, get ready.
Yeah, easy question.
Okay, what secret did Esther keep from the king? What secret did Esther keep from the king? She was already married. She was in love with Mordecai. She was Jewish. She was a Philistine.
She was Jewish.
Yeah, correct answer. Excellent. Very good. Okay, Sano, what was Esther's Hebrew name? Shazgaz, Hagar, Menista, Hadassah.
Pass.
Okay,
Hadassah.
yeah.
Wow, Mary, this.
No, Mrs. Jacob said, yeah. Okay. As soon as the person goes wrong, you can say, okay. Next is Kitty, on my screen. How long did Esther spend preparing herself to meet the king? 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 8
12
months?
12 months.
Yeah, correct. Very good. Okay, Mrs. Jacob, you're next.
Yes.
Who tried to have King Assuerus kill all the Jews? Who tried to have King Assuerus kill all the Jews? Who tried that he should kill? Yeah, okay, correct answer. Very good. All right. Okay, Delphina, you're next. Sometime later, Xerxes promoted Haman, one of his nobles, to the highest position in the land. Haman maneuvered the king into issuing an edict that all the Jews in the kingdom be killed. Why did Haman want to kill the Jews? Haman was a Philistine and they always hated the Jews, or Mordecai refused to pay taxes to him, or Mordecai refused to kneel down before him, or the Jews had opposed Haman's appointment. What was the reason Haman wanted to kill all the Jews?
Is it the last one?
I can't tell you that. You have to say. Take a guess or just say pass, whatever.
Yeah, pass.
Okay, pass. Anyone else? Anyone?
Mordecai refused to kneel down before him.
Yes, correct. Mordecai refused. Today Kitty is in form, I know.
I know.
All right, okay.
It is the
Okay.
true of Esther book, I
I
think.
just remember Esther.
Yeah, Mrs. Jacob's turn happened, no? Just now? Did it?
No,
No,
Delphina.
Okay, Mrs. Jacob then.
Delphina.
Mrs. Jacob, how much was offered to the king to be allowed to exterminate the Jews? How much money was offered to the king so that he should sign that the Jews can be killed? 30 pieces of silver, 100 talents of silver, 10,000 talents of silver, 500 choice goods.
Guess faster. 100.
No, wrong answer. Anyone else?
10,000.
10,000. 10,000 the correct answer. Excellent.
Wow.
Excellent. Very good. Okay. All right.
Esther Kitty Jai Ho.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
अभी
Your
थोड़ी
name
देर में
will
सब
be
ठीक हो जाएगा.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Back to Mrs. Ranganathan. Esther invites the king to a banquet and also invites who? Haman, Mordecai, Hatak. Yeah, correct answer. Correct answer. Yes, Mrs. Ranganathan. Very good. Okay. Sano, next is you. Who discovered the guards' plot to kill the king? Esther, Mordecai, Haman, Hatak.
Haman.
Yeah. No, what?
No.
Who discovered
Mordecai.
the
No.
God plot to kill? No,
Yeah, yeah.
Mordecai.
Mordecai. All right. Okay. Kitty, for you. Who was hanged on the gallows he had built for Mordecai? Hatak, Haman.
Haman.
Correct.
Come on.
All right.
Haman.
Mrs. Jacob. Mrs. Jacob, how did Esther thwart Haman's plot?
Acha.
She skillfully convinced the king of Haman's evil nature. She bribed Haman to abandon his plot. She convinced Haman's wife to oppose the plot. Or she convinced all the women of the harem to petition the king against the plot.
First one, Pastor. She skillfully convinced the king
Yes,
of.
yes, correct. Very good, Mrs. Jacob. Excellent. Okay. Next. Okay, it goes to
Delphina.
no, yeah, Delphina. Okay, Delphina. Once the king had issued the edict against the Jews, it could not be ignored. How was Esther able to prevent the massacre of the Jews? She convinced the king to revoke the edict. She convinced the king to sign another edict allowing the Jews to defend themselves. She spread word to the Jews to go into hiding until the soldiers had passed by. She convinced the army commanders not to enforce the edict.
She convinced the king to sign another edict.
Yes, yes, very good, Delphina. She convinced the king to sign another edict allowing the Jews to defend them. Okay, Mary.
Mary is also there.
Yeah, she's just arrived.
Oh.
Mother Mary. She takes time to come down from the heaven. Okay, what gift did the king give Mordecai? His scepter, his ring, his signet, 10,000 talents of silver. Mary. Mary, are you there? Hello, Mary. What happened? Okay, fine.
Started.
Mary. Okay, forget it. All right. All right. Let me put this question to Mrs. Ranganathan. Mrs. Ranganathan, what gift did the king give to Mordecai? His scepter, his ring, his signet, 10,000 talents of silver.
Your mic is off, Auntie.
Mrs. Ranganathan, your mic is off. Mic has to be muted. Oh, she put the video off. Is it?
Ben has come. No, Mary has come, I think.
Mary, you came late now. We already asked you and you go away. You put the mic on. Mrs. Ranganathan.
No, my mic is not working. My mic is not working.
Your mic was on. You were not paying attention.
But
We did
it's
not
not,
see.
it's not working, it seems.
It's okay. I will just attending, Pastor. You just carry on.
Yeah. We asked you. We waited for some time now.
No. I just joined. The network issue is there.
This is your question. Then you try to answer. What gift did the king give Mordecai? His scepter, his ring, his signet, 10,000 talents of silver. What is the
His
answer?
ring.
Yes, correct answer. His ring. Okay, excellent. Okay, then now Mrs. Ranganathan. Okay, Mrs. Ranganathan joined. Okay, Mrs. Ranganathan, next is for you. Which Jewish holiday commemorates Esther's heroic acts? Hanukkah, Purim, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur.
Purim.
Yes, very good. Excellent, Mrs. Ranganathan. Very good. Yeah. All right.
I finished.
Yeah. You finished, huh? Okay,
Yeah.
now you're ready then.
And now she came late. What to do now?
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, number 10, Sanos. Okay, this is for Sanos. Some Christians have said the book of Esther should not be in the Bible No, okay. Okay, anyone can say this. I think this is the last question. Some Christians have said the book of Esther should not be in the Bible. Why? It was not part of the original Jewish scriptures. It glorifies the pagan king Xerxes. It tends to glorify the pagan gods of the Persians. Or fourth, it never mentions God's name.
It never mentions God's name.
God's name.
Yes,
It never
correct.
mentions God's name.
Fourth.
Both I
Yes,
get.
yes. Okay, okay. Very good, very good. All right.
What was the answer?
Yeah, fourth, it never mentions
Last
God's
one,
name.
It never mentions God's name.
Yeah, because God is
Okay.
working in the background always. That's the same. All right. So here it goes. Huh? Isaiah, the 5th gospel. Now let us see the enthusiasm.
Abhi gaya.
No. I'll try to make it keep it simple only.
अभी ऊट
Okay.
पहाड़ के नीचे आया अभी
Isaiah,
ऊट पहाड़
This is Isaiah, the background of Isaiah and chapter 1. Okay, Isaiah background and chapter 1. Okay, first, what does the name Isaiah mean?
the Lord says.
Yeah, okay, the Lord saves. Yeah, Lord saves. There, the bullet is fired so quickly. and anyone can answer, huh?
After taking your drips at Nanti,
No, Mrs. Raghunath took drugs just now. That's why she's.
You put something in the did you put something in the drink
Riya Chakravarti. All right, here it comes. Okay. All right, here comes. Who said this? Who said this?
चश्मा लेके आओ
The young men who had grown up with him replied, "Tell these people who have said to you, your father put a heavy yoke on us, but made our yoke lighter. Tell them, my little finger is thicker than my father's waist. My father laid on you a heavy yoke. I will make it even heavier. My father scarred you with whips. I will scar you with scorpions." Who said this? Who said this?
no option.
Jeroboam.
I know, but I don't remember.
Jeroboam.
Who said Jeroboam?
Mary.
Mary.
No, wrong answer.
He said the king.
Ahab.
Because of
Ahab. No, something. I don't remember.
this first two parts happened.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
king,
Mrs. Ranganathan.
King Jayesh or something. No. Wait.
Jehoshaphat.
No.
नहीं Rehoboam.
Who said what?
Rehoboam.
Yeah, Rehoboam is the answer. Who said that? Mary?
Mary.
Okay,
Yes,
excellent.
yes.
Very good. Rehoboam. Yeah. All
Yes.
right. What does this picture tell us about the book of Isaiah? What does this picture
You
tell
showed
us?
in the message.
There is a picture.
It's
Yes.
It's like
Yeah.
far-sighted and
Yes.
near-sighted something.
Correct. Stan was right.
What is far-sighted and near-sighted?
Like what do you say?
as in,
We can see that this it's talk about like prophesy before for the future.
Yeah.
Yes. Correct. I think so.
Okay. Correct. I'll give it to you.
He's talking about the future, not what will happen to the
He's talking about the near future. At the same time, he's talking about Jesus' second coming also.
second coming also.
So that's why the mountain range, we don't know how far or close they are from each other. But from here, it looks all the same in one line. So that's how Isaiah prophesied. He didn't know he's talking about the immediate future or the future. So it is all mixed. That's what the book of Isaiah is. Okay. What is this location? What can you tell me about this location?
Where are the pictures? I can't see any pictures.
Huh? You can't,
Let's scroll. No, let's see scroll.
you can't see Mrs. Ranganathan. This photograph.
Where are they?
Desert. Mrs. You have touched the screen. Maybe just swipe the screen. Maybe my mistake. You have touched the screen if you can't see the picture.
Yes.
Yeah. What is this location? Anyone? What is this location? Any information
The
about this
scrolls
location?
were found in this.
Yeah, this scroll found here, but
Okay,
I don't know the location.
Yeah. Sano already said it. Dead Sea Scrolls. The Old Testament scripture portions were found in this, which was written in
Okay.
Hebrew.
In the scrolls were
Yes.
found in the
Yes,
Dead
this is
Sea.
the Qumran desert. Qumran. It was found in one of the caves
Oh,
by
yes.
two shepherd boys. Okay, all right.
Yes,
Yeah.
Qumran desert.
Okay, which nation invaded Judah? Which nation invaded Judah out of these?
Invaded
Mm.
Babylon.
Babylon.
Two.
Assyria?
Assyria and Babylon.
Babylon.
So
Assyria.
how can it be two when Judah is one? Okay, Kitty, you're right. It's Babylon.
At different point of time in history.
Yeah.
At different point of time in history.
No. Only Assyria. Forget it, Perry. No, that's wrong answer. You still answering. Okay. In reference to Judah, what does Israel represent? In reference to Judah, in connection to Judah, what does Israel represent?
Now the tribe. Judah.
Huh?
One of the
Okay, what does Judah represent and what does Israel represent?
Judah represents the tribes of Israel.
And what does Israel represent? No, this is all in the context of book of Isaiah. Background.
Yeah.
Israel is the old covenant
No.
and Judah.
I'm talking about what do these locations mean now? Judah, Israel, what does this mean now?
Israel, Jerusalem, Pastor, and Judah, Samaria.
No, when
Judah is
Joshua handed over to Judah, no?
it's
When he was done to
No.
Israel.
Judah,
citizen, na? It's a people and the place.
no, Mrs. Ranganathan, you were saying something?
No, when Joshua was done, then Judah took over from here to fight against Israelites.
This is Judah represents two tribes of Israel, Benjamin and Judah, and Israel represents the northern kingdom. Judah represents the southern kingdom.
Southern Kingdom.
Israel represents 10 tribes of Israel, 10 tribes, and Judah represents only two tribes, Benjamin and Judah.
Yeah.
That's the difference. And Mary, only Babylon invaded Judah, not Assyria. Assyria invaded Israel, the northern kingdom. Okay. Why was God unwilling to accept the sacrifice of Judah and listen to their prayers in Isaiah 1? Why was God unwilling to accept the sacrifice of Judah and listen to their prayers? Why was God unwilling?
Because of their sinful nature. Deeds. He cannot accept the sacrifice.
Yeah,
It's dirty for.
any description of their sinful deeds?
They started worshipping other.
Okay, yeah,
And
and
God told them not to have any.
yeah, okay, and
but they still have the connections with them and started worshipping their God.
yeah, and they were also, what were they doing? They were also practicing injustice, neglecting the widows and poor. So that was a sin. So God cannot accept their sacrifice. Okay. What do these wounds of Judah mean? Isaiah 1:6, from the sole of your foot to the top of your head, there is no soundness, only wounds and welts and open sores, not cleansed or bandaged. Or suited with olive.
Jerusalem.
No, what do these wounds mean? Wounds. What do the wounds signify? These wounds in verse 6. It says, I've beaten you so much, your whole body is covered with wounds, the Lord says. What are these wounds? He says, your
Good
You're like a
Samaritan.
no. It is the constant attack by neighboring kingdoms. That is what these wounds mean. Neighboring kings constantly attack Edom, Moab, the Amorites. All these nations were at war. Okay, that is why they plundered Judah again and again, and that's why it was left empty, like an empty hut in the cucumber field. He says, uses that expression ahead. It's all burnt. Okay, how is the Lord planning to refine Judah in finality? What is the last and final thing God was going to do in chapter? What was the final? When he says, I'll purify you, I will take away your dross, I will take away that I will purify you like a metal. What is he saying now? What is the final thing he's going to do on Judah?
He's helping to take these people to Babylon. Is that
Yes,
Babylon
okay,
captured?
I'll give you that. Yeah, it is finally the greatest enemy Judah has ever seen is going to come and capture them. That is Babylon, and they will destroy Judah and they'll take away Judah, people of Judah as prisoners. Yeah, that is a prison. Yeah, correct. That is exile. Okay, now let's go to the hopefully the last round if we have time. Okay, Kairos versus Chronos. Okay, Delphina, Kairos basically Chronos means normal time. Okay, watch, doing things according to normal time. Kairos is a specific time created by God. So I'll be showing pictures and you have to first recognize what the picture is, which story it is. And then second step, you have to recognize whether it's a Kairos event or a Chronos event. Okay, ready? All right, here it comes. Huh? First, you have to recognize what story this is, what picture this is.
Yeah, I'm just seeing.
This is Ranganathan is there, na? Yeah.
Yeah. He's taking his wife to
Look for clues in the picture, you'll come to know who they are. If you look at the clues.
Yeah, I'm just looking.
Yeah.
She is Jezebel, Pastor?
Jezebel? No.
No.
Jezebel was a queen. She's not dressed like a queen.
This is.
He's asking for her. That's her husband, na? The one.
This is not Mary and Joseph and Mary, no?
No.
No, even I thought.
Old Testament or New Testament? This is
Old Testament.
This is Kairos, no?
Kairos is a special time that God creates within our time, and our normal time is called Chronos. But first you have to recognize the story and then categorize whether it's Kairos or Chronos.
It won't be Mother Mary and Saint Joseph because there's another edition there.
It's not.
Of the man sitting on the donkey.
it's the Old Testament, no?
Boy.
Okay, now what does a donkey signify? Donkey or that animal, the mule, what does it signify?
He wants to take
Humility.
कुछ भी ये over spiritual है मेरी को.
Donkeys.
He wants
Symbolize.
It means they are travelers.
Yeah.
They're travelers, then they are sitting without any shelter. What is that man seems to be doing? What is the man who's bent down seems to be doing?
He's offering them shelter.
Yes, correct. He's offering them shelter. Excellent clue. Very good. Now you should be able to guess.
What is that?
Offering the shelter,
Offering
offering
them
them
shelter.
shelter.
This is that concubine and that prophet.
Yes, now.
that,
Upbeat tube light.
But I have been telling them that he wants to take the concubine there. I have been telling that.
You said you said that, Mrs. Raghunath.
Yes, Pastor. I said
Okay.
then he
All
take
right. Okay.
donkey.
Then maybe Mary heard you and copied your answer.
No. I could not have
No,
heard
no,
that.
I did not hear. I was in the kitchen. I was in the kitchen.
I
No, I was
didn't.
just joking. Because normally only the angels can hear you.
No, Pastor, I didn't say that.
Yeah. But
I said
okay. Anyway, okay,
you
fine. All right.
But Kairos, that is more important now.
Okay, now we have to decide whether this is a Kairos moment or a Chronos moment.
Kairos.
Kairos is
Kairos.
You remember the concubine?
Chronos, because they had Chronos is the worldly thing, na, like world time, na.
World time.
Chronos,
is the normal time which we follow.
normal time.
And Kairos is the divine time.
no, Chronos type. Because they're the one they cut her, na? That,
Yeah. See, what was the story like? From where was he returning? The Levi. He was returning from where? He was returning from her father's house,
yeah.
where the father made him stay one more day, and finally got up. He got fed up and he slept in the evening only. And it was very late at night, and
Yeah.
they were sitting in this town without any shelter. So it was late night. So is it Chronos or Kairos time?
Chronos.
Chronos type.
Yeah, it is Chronos time because they got late. They got late. It
Yeah.
was late, not Kairos time. Okay. All right. Next.
Which chapter is this, Pastor? Which chapter it is?
This is in Judges, in the book of Judges. I'll tell you the chapter a little later.
Okay.
Okay.
Samuel.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Samuel. Okay, this is Samuel waking up who?
Eli.
Yeah, correct. Eli.
The
All right. Yeah. So what is this? A Chronos or a Kairos moment?
Kairos.
God's time.
Yeah.
Kairos.
Yeah, correct. There are 3 times he hears the voice, Samuel, and he comes. 3rd time, Eli realizes God's calling him. So he says, so it's a divine moment. Okay. Excellent. Very good. Okay. Now, which story is this?
Reading the scroll, no?
They are reading from the scroll, some records they are reading.
Yeah. Reading from the scroll.
The story of Esther, because the king is not able to sleep.
Yeah,
Then-
very good.
The
Yes. Excellent.
told to him.
Yeah, he starts. Yeah, so this is a Kairos moment or a Chronos moment. He's not able to sleep in the night.
Kairos moment.
Kairos, God's.
Yeah, correct. Kairos moment. That's how Mordecai learns about Mordecai from the history record. So this is a Kairos moment. Okay. Okay, excellent. Very good. All right. Next.
David, Bathsheba.
David and Bathsheba.
David and Bathsheba.
Okay, this is a Kairos or a Chronos moment.
Chronos.
Chronos.
Why? Why is it a Chronos moment?
Because he was supposed to be in the battle.
Yeah, Mrs. Jacob.
Yes, Pastor.
Because
He is supposed to in the battlefield, but
Yes.
he
It was a
remained
time to go to battle, but he did not go
Battle.
to battle.
Yes.
He was irresponsible with his Chronos time. So yeah, that's how.
Yes.
Normal time. Okay.
This is in the jail. Huh? Jail. The jail.
Pastor, put the picture in the middle
It's in the middle only, na? Okay.
because
Can you see it? You can enlarge.
This
It's a prison.
this is that
It's from the Acts.
deliverance of Peter.
Yeah. Peter.
Yeah,
Peter.
In the jail.
yeah, correct. Peter was led out of the jail.
Led.
Yes.
Yeah, Peter was led out of the jail by the angel. Took his hand and led him out through the guards. It's a Kairos or a Chronos moment.
Kairos.
Kairos.
Okay, Kairos. God created God's moment, which was his. Okay, excellent. Very good. Okay, now there's a verse which says, he becomes poor who walks with a lazy hand, but the hand of the diligent brings wealth. He who gathers in summer is a wise son, but he who sleeps during the harvest is a son who causes shame. This is about Chronos or Kairos.
Kairos. But he who sleeps during the harvest. Both, na, Pastor, both.
Chronos.
Chronos and Kairos, na?
By anyone else?
Kairos.
The first part it works
Because this is God ordained time.
Second, yeah.
because he works with lazy hands. That is Chronos.
Kairos.
The hand of
Okay,
the
Kairos.
how many of you say
How
Chronos?
many for vote?
Yeah, how many? BR elections are going on. How many for Chronos and how many for Kairos? First, Chronos, raise your hands. Chronos, how
I
many?
don't know.
Okay, only
Chronos,
Sano and Delphina. And Kairos, how many for Kairos? Raise your hands.
The second part is
Okay, that is Mrs. Rangarajan is very smart. She's not raising her hand.
hand.
Yeah, this is a Chronos movement, not Kairos. This is regular time. This is normal humans' time. They work during summer and they, during harvest, they should be ready for this. Is a normal time for human beings. This is, please get your.
Yes.
This is
Chronos
Chronos
and
moment.
Kairos in place.
This is not Kairos. Don't try to unnecessarily turn your wrong answer into right answer by forcing
I'm not
Kairos.
putting the hand up because this is tricking me.
Yeah, all right. Okay. All right, yeah, let's go. Next. Which event is this?
Scared. He wanted to kill himself.
Maybe
The jailer who wanted to kill himself now when that door flung open. Paul.
Yeah, correct. Paul and Silas.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Don't kill yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a Kairos or a Chronos moment.
Kairos.
You have to tell why.
Because Pastor, God wanted to save the jailer. That's why Paul sent there.
God wanted to save the jailer.
Yeah, means God words will be
Okay.
so there.
Come to the family. The centurion and his family will come to the. This is This is the Kairos moment, correct? Yeah. Because it was an earthquake. It is not something normal. It does not happen in the normal time. It was something, and there was a divine purpose attached to it. Like coronavirus is also Kairos moment. Even though it is a tragedy, it has happened unpredictable. We are not ready for it. It does not come in our watch. Okay. All right, next. Okay, this is basically, I just written a verse. As Pharaoh approached, the Israelites looked up and they were telling the Egyptians marching after them. They were terrified and cried out to the Lord. They said to Moses, was it because there was no graves in Egypt that you brought us to die? What have you brought? What have you done to us by bringing us out of Egypt? Didn't we say to you in Egypt, leave us alone, let us serve the Egyptians? It would have been better for us to serve the Egyptians than to die in the desert. Is this a Kairos or a Chronos moment?
Chronos. Is it Chronos? Is it Chronos?
It's Kairos, I think.
I do feel Kairos.
Kairos, no?
Again, elections.
Kairos. Looked up and there was
I'm asking whether this, the specific question is this a reaction of Kairos? Is it because of a Kairos moment they are reacting? I'm talking about the reaction of the Israelites. Is this a Kairos reaction or is it a Chronos reaction?
Yeah,
Chronos.
the reaction is Chronos.
Chronos.
No?
Yeah.
Reaction is Chronos.
Yeah, correct. The answer is a Chronos situation, because they are looking at the pharaohs coming and they are predicting according to the normal time that now they are going to be killed. So this is a Chronos reaction. This is a Chronos situation for them. So that's how. So they are just like we live under pressure of time. That is how they are reacting. Now it is all finished. Now I am going to be fired. Now everything is going to go back. They just calculate the time. Now the Egyptians will reach here soon and kill us. That's it. It's over. This is Chronos. This is Chronos in loudspeaker form. Okay, next. All right. Be of that day or hour, no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but the Father alone. This is Kairos or Chronos? Which are?
Kairos.
Yeah, this is a divine time. Okay, this is a divine time. Excellent. Very good. All right, next. A person's days are determined. You have decreed the number of his months and have set limits he cannot exceed. Job 14 verse 5.
Kairos.
I really don't know. Some of you have understood or not. That if either be Kairos, either be Chronos.
Either none.
Yeah, read the verse carefully. Instead of Job 14 verse 5. Is this about Kairos or is it about Chronos?
Kairos. Sano's right.
Kairos, I know.
Kairos, I'm sure. And Sano's also right.
Yeah, this actually, yeah, okay, you could say this is Kairos, you could say this is Kairos, but this is generally talking about any normal human being's life. It is set by God. Yeah, you can talk like the rich man, he was going to die, the farmer. So God had set his time for that very night when he was building bigger barns. Yeah, but generally this just, yeah, okay, fine.
This is God, na? God is of.
Yeah, this is just talking about the period, time that you normally live, a person's days. So you could call it Kairos, but actually if you go to see, it's Chronos, because God has set time for everyone. God has set time for everyone's life and death. That's it. So Kairos would be God presents a divine opportunity for a person to come to him or for his purpose. So it's actually Chronos, even if it looks like Kairos. Okay, yeah. Next.
Esau and
Yeah.
Esau, yes, correct.
Esau and
Jacob,
Isaac.
giving blessing. Jacob, Isaac giving blessing to Jacob.
Yeah, Esau is not there only in this picture.
Yeah.
So Isaac giving blessing to Jacob.
Yeah. So is this a Kairos or a Chronos?
Chronos.
This is Kairos.
It's Chronos.
Okay. Yeah. Now this is.
But it's the God's plan also, no? God was.
God's plan to Kairos ही होगा ना pastor?
No, that was
But
not
the
God's plan.
plan, it is mother's.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. I like the discussion. Yes.
Man-made.
Yeah.
Mother's plan, no?
Mother's plan.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Maybe-
is
maybe-
this?
God wanted to bless Jacob, but in this way, not in this way. This is the manipulation time.
This is so. This is a Kairos or a Chronos.
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 Yeah. Yeah. This is a Chronos situation. You don't manipulate, even if God has set the time and the goal. You don't try to manipulate it. Even though Jacob was destined by God to rule and become great, he tried to take matters in his own hands. Just like King Saul offered that sacrifice because he was in a hurry to win. Yeah. And and God would have allowed Israel to win, but he was not patient to wait for Prophet Samuel to come there. So this is a Chronos behavior. Even though it looks like a crime, we are like that. No, claim your blessing, claim your blessing. No, you don't claim your blessing. You wait for the blessing.
Pastor, can I tell one example?
Yes. Go ahead.
Sarah gave her to Abraham his her servant, pastor. That is also Corona.
That is also Chronos. Excellent, Mrs. Zek. Good job. That is also Chronos behavior. You purposely try to manipulate God's timing, God's blessing. That's a very carnal. There are many carnal Christians like that.
That's why till today that opposition is going on.
Yeah. Don't try to help God. God doesn't need your help. You wait for God to. So this is
always,
although
bad part.
Yeah, very important. So this is a very, very important story to learn. What happened because of this? Jacob could never see the face of his mother. Mother had to die alone. What happened? The mother tried to manipulate the situation and see what happened. She lost her son. Okay. All right. Okay, this is done, right? Sorry. Yeah. Last.
Wait. This is Kairos, pastor.
What is this talking about?
When Jesus comes again.
Yeah.
What was that? The wild animals will play.
Yes.
Children.
Correct. Yes. Excellent.
Kairos.
So this is the Kairos time. The Kairos time we are all waiting for.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah. So we praise God. Look forward for that time. Yeah. But it's so important just to be sensitive, just to see that even a sleepless night can be a Kairos time. Unusual time in our life. It doesn't have to be an earthquake. Even a sleepless night in the middle of the night could be. You force yourself to sleep. Why don't you try to pray and see if God is going to tell you something? So any such thing that happens, be sensitive to God. So it's such an important lesson. Here it is, in hearing. So these are some very, very important lessons here to learn from this stories. Okay. All right. So the behavior of these people, it's a very Chronos behavior. So we are also behaving like this only. So this is a Chronos. So Chronos, it's not Chronos and Kairos is not only Chronos and Kairos is not only about time, but it's also about the way we behave. So it's also about the way we behave. We can be very Chronos people. Okay, that's all. So God bless you all and have a great night, good night rest and sleep well.
Thank you. Same to you.
Yeah, look out for your Kairos moments that can come. Okay, God bless you.
We want
Bye.
wisdom from God also.
Yes. Bye, Delphina. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
It is solid